Great news, I learned I'm not fat, I'm just inflamed. Okay, not that kind of flame, but I have learned that if you want to hit your weight loss goals, you should really try to manage inflammation and limit it as much as possible. Welcome back, Weight Warriors. If you're someone who's on a fat loss journey like I am, or you're planning to start one, you're in the right place. I'm Mike. I'm a fat guy who's trying to not be fat anymore by making lifestyle changes. And in this video, we're going to talk about being swole, but the bad kind of swole, the inflamed kind of swole, inflammation of your body, your joints, your gut, a lot of things. You really don't want inflammation from what I gather, but the first things first, before I get into that rabbit hole, let's talk about what is inflammation. There's been a lot of talk about inflation, but that's a totally different thing. We're talking about inflammation of the body, which is really its natural response on how it can protect itself from harm. And really you get inflammation or, swollenness from things mostly from injury or infection, but there's a couple different types of inflammation, but it really can either be chronic and wreak havoc on your system, especially your metabolism, and it could really slow down your weight loss goals and your weight loss journey overall. There's two different types of inflammation. There's acute and then there's chronic. Acute inflammation is really temporary and it's really your body's response to something like an injury or an infection. While chronic inflammation, that's really what we're talking about in this video. And this is what lasts over a period of time and can be caused by a couple of different factors, but the most common ones seem to be a poor diet, stress, and lifestyle choices, we'll say. Sometimes it could be injury, but for the most part, let's focus on the diet and stress for this video. Now, let's talk about foods that can actually fuel inflammation. Things like refined sugars, processed foods, refined grains, and other unhealthy fats are, of course, the common culprits here. These inflammatory foods can disrupt our metabolism and make weight loss more challenging for obviously a lot of reasons, because really those foods are already calorically dense anyways, so we really should be eating them, but if you do eat them, you also might get swollen in the wrong way. So what can we do about this? Well, enter the anti-inflammatory diet. This eating plan consists of whole foods, unprocessed, meaning that they're abundant in, all the macro and micronutrients that you need. These things look like fruits and vegetables, healthy fats like avocados and olive oil. And then, of course, you've got your lean proteins and different things, and the spices that can have anti-inflammatory properties. One superstar when it comes to this anti-inflammatory diet that I found in my research is omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are found in things like fatty fish, like salmon, chia seeds, walnuts. They're also found in things like sardines and herring, but they're also in seeds and walnuts, and they've been shown to show a reduction in inflammation and can actually support a healthy metabolism according to this study that I found. And did you know that our gut health is closely linked to inflammation and metabolism? A balanced gut microbiome and the community of bacteria in our digestive system is really essential when it comes to reducing inflammation. So, how do we do that? Well, there are a few different ways. Obviously, it kind of comes back to, again, a whole foods diet that are not processed, not a bunch of the extra stuff, but it's fiber rich. That kind of diet really could be the answer. There's also probiotics and prebiotics. You can check out my video on gut health when it comes to metabolism down below in the description, or check out the channel. Speaking of the channel, you should definitely be subscribed to Weight Warriors if you're not already, and definitely like this video if you're enjoying it, and comment down below if you have experienced any issues with inflammation, or really if you're going through that battle like some of us are. But getting back to inflammation here, there are some things that we can do again to help fight it, and these things, they're kind of reoccurring, but the big one here is getting enough sleep. Having a consistent and efficient, good sleep routine can help reduce inflammation and support a healthy metabolism. And again, another powerful tool is to stay hydrated. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps manage inflammation and supports overall health. So keep that water bottle handy and try to have several sips throughout the day. Try to get through, probably half a gallon at least. As you stay hydrated, again, you'll have a healthier metabolism and just a better time. So managing inflammation is a key factor when it comes to supporting a healthy metabolism and, of course, achieving all those weight loss goals that we've set out for ourselves. By adopting an anti-inflammatory diet, or really adopting the foods that will help fight inflammation, things like omega-3 fatty acids, we can support our gut health and prioritize sleep and hydration along the way, will all help us make significant strides in managing inflammation and really weight loss overall, getting us to where we want to be to make sustainable lifestyle changes that will help us for the rest of our lives.